have 3 different ones that I want to demonstrate for you so you can perhaps hear the difference or see the physical difference between the 3 of them. Oftentimes when you purchase a bowl, they will come with some type of wand, or we also call them mallets or strikers. And none of them are bad, but there are differences between them, and I'm hoping to demonstrate that for you today. So when I bought my first bowl set, they came with a suede wand, and what I found was as soon as I started playing, there's a bit of this scratchy sound. Agitated from that scratchy sound. In addition, what I also found was that the suede would flake off and start to drop into the side of my bowl or on the ground, and so it was creating quite a bit of a mess and a lot of friction, not necessarily the great sound quality that you're looking for when you're playing the bowls, and it didn't feel very relaxing to me. So I ended up investing in a rubber ball mallet, which was my next most common option at the time of purchasing these bowls. And what I found here was that there was a much smoother sound, a little less friction, but it was a lot harder to get the bowl to stabilize. I found that the weight and the way the pressure is applied when I'm holding it made the bowl a little bit more wobbly. And it also was a lot more challenging with having to use my eyes to focus on the bowl to make sure I'm hitting the rim in the right place. Otherwise, if I start relaxing my arm and kind of drift into a personal meditation, what I found was that I would start to kind of lose my aim for where the ball was hitting the side of the bowl, and it would start to sound a little bit more scratchy as the rubber ball naturally dropped down the side of the bowl. Now you can play your bowls with these strikers a little bit more on the sides rather than around the rim, so that is a benefit to having the rubber ball method, but it does start to resonate a little bit stronger here, and you'll hear, even as I'm trying to play more perfectly, there's a bit of a bouncing kind of friction sound. And as I get the bowl really going, the ball can sometimes create a little bit of a jump. So this would be my second favorite option, leaving me with my third, which is my absolute favorite. This is a silicone wand. It's glass on the inside, and it's coated in an acrylic or silicone wrapping. You can find these on Amazon. And what I found is that I prefer these because I can carry the smoothest sound with them, and I can also move my hand up and down the wand without having to worry about any sort of issues with the sound quality changing or the pressure being off. So I can really relax and allow myself to drift into a bit more of a meditative state and play without having to think about where I'm playing, how I'm hitting the bowl, not having to really watch with my eyes quite as much. And as I play for longer periods of time, I do naturally move my hand up the wand or down the wand, and it doesn't matter because no matter where you're hitting it in this wand, the sound is about the same. So again, it's about personal preference, but I just wanted to introduce you guys to a couple different options here that you have with playing. And a lot of people do not have familiarity with the silicone option. So I like to bring people's awareness there because it is the smoothest sound that we've found in sound therapy.